Let me really break this shit down to y'all niggas, bro. Let me really break the game down to y'all niggas. Understand, bro. There is no nigga in the sky. There is no there is no mystical power being that's giving niggas bad karma and shit. That's giving niggas bad like that's giving people bad bad shit going on in their life. Like there is no being, there is no nigga in the sky, there is no magical power that's making people go through bad shit or making people receive good shit. Gang, everything is energy. Understand, bro. God, the universe source, is a non-judgmental force. It's which is energy. Me talking right now is energy. So I have the choice to either say some negative words, or I have the choice to say positive words, gang. So you gotta understand, bro. Everything is energy, bro. There is no magical being somewhere looking down on people and giving them bad karma or making them go through bad shit. Understand, Twin. Everything is energy. You are energy itself. You are energy. Understand. When if you constantly have negative thoughts in your mind, bro, are you constantly you sending out negative energy? You talking about people, you thinking negative about people, you thinking negative about you think negative about yourself, you constantly in a negative mindset. That is energy. Whatever you give out, you get back. That's what y'all niggas don't understand. That is the main components to energy. Whatever you give out, you give back no matter what. You can't run from it. If you give out the negativity, it's going to it's going to manifest through your daily actions. Understand everything is one. When you understand everything is one, gang, the universe moves as one. So if you're on a negative frequency, you're moving with the universe. That's why niggas start going through shit unexpectedly, because every single action you took led you up to a negative outcome of you losing some shit, right? Understand this. When you a positive young nigga, you giving out love, you sending love, you trying to better yourself, the universe molds you from a lifestyle that was once built off negativity, right? This is why a lot of people, me as myself, when we awakening, we going through times where we losing shit, like we losing our house, losing our car, and all that shit, because that lifestyle was built from a low frequency. The house you got, the car you got, whatever it is, it's built off of a scarcity, lack mindset, right? Oh, I need a job in order to get this, or I need a job to do this, or I need this to do that, whatever it is, bro. Like that was projected onto you from your family. That fear, lack mindset, that think so little of yourself mindset was projected onto you as a child. So everything you built up was built off of negativity. That's why when you raise your frequency to a higher frequency, everything gets stripped from you, young nigga. That's why when you go through shit, it seems like you losing everything. You're not losing nothing. You losing shit that no longer resonates with your frequency, which means you have to go through a time of suffering. Any book you read, any religious book you read, religious, it's not religious, but any book you read is always gonna talk about a period of suffering. Motherfuckers always Jesus went through suffering. Everybody, Moses and David and whoever, all the names in the books and shit. It always talk about going through a period of suffering, because that frequency you no longer resonate with that shit. So it means you have to learn a new frequency, right? So when you go through a time of suffering, when you go through a time of loss, it's because you're learning a new frequency, my nigga. And this is when you start to receive good karma, because you're taking back your energy. There is no being somewhere looking down on me and shit and finna tell me, oh, I'm going to hell. It's like, no, everything is energy. That's why the people that did you wrong, watch this. It always seemed like the people that did you wrong, the bad people, or not the bad people, but the very negative people, the people that dwell in the low frequency, it always seemed like they get the good end of the stick, or they doing good in life, or they whatever it is. And it seemed like the people that have the awakening, they the ones going through shit. They the ones that's losing everything. But see, it's them like reverse psychology. See, since they still in that same negative mindset, negative frequency and shit, they not growing, they not evolving. They in the same pattern. But the whole time, what's happening is leading them into their loss. So while they think they just enjoying their life and yeah, I'm just enjoying my life and nothing's gonna ever happen to me and shit, whole time they negative as hell. They in a whole negative frequency. They think negative, they judge people, all that shit. The universe is taking them slowly to their loss. They're going to lose something very soon. But see, understand this: when you awaken to who you are, love, authenticity, whatever it is, that's a new frequency. So you lose everything, right? So which means everyone that's on this journey is being maneuvered into a new reality, damn near, to where it's like it just comes to you. You know, in the Bible, we talk about a faith of a mustard seed and shit, and then next thing you know, niggas you just got shit. Everything just come to you. You just got shit. This is how this shit go. Understand, game. When you understand energy, there is There is nothing governing you, bro. There is nothing looking down on you, telling you what's right and what's wrong and all this other shit, gang. You are the embodiment of energy. You just align with the energy you want. So if I'm like, damn, I'm trying to be a heal young nigga, change young nigga. I want to help people. I want to show love. I want to da 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 da. Nigga, that is energy. Understand the universe is energy. So mind you, I'm also showing love using this internet shit, bro, using platforms, using social media, because this is how I project my energy worldwide, right? Which means it's easier to attract because you attract what you are, you attract what you give out. So y'all gotta understand, gang. Y'all have to get out this material bullshit, bro. Thinking that just because a motherfucker got some money and just because a motherfucker got this and got that, that they tapped in and shit, twin. Like that don't mean a motherfucker tapped in. That don't mean that God is favoring them, all that dumbass shit, bro. Niggas gonna lose shit very soon, bro. If a nigga was, and if a person has been very negative their whole life, or still in a negative frequency, or they talk about people, or they got negative intentions towards people, or even negative intentions towards themselves, they're going to go through a major loss. That's how it goes. It's energy, nigga. You have to. The universe is setting them niggas up for a major loss. Mind you, like I said, you a loving person. You've been trying to change. You've been, let's say you've been on the platforms and shit showing love, and you've been, whatever it is you've been doing, gang, you've been giving love. Even if you're not on the platforms, you just a loving person. When you come across other people in real life, it don't matter. When you show love, when you love yourself first and then you show love, that is a frequency you are aligning with, gang. And that frequency often takes you through trials and tribulations to build a new character for a new reality. Because mind you, there's other people that's on your frequency. They may already have what you want. So when they see you, they just gonna be like, hey, shit. I mean, you on the frequency I'm on. I mean, you talk about what I talk about. You on what I'm on. So just shit, come with me, type shit. Whole time that you just got put into a whole different lifestyle just by being an authentic person. So what I gotta understand is y'all have to get out that mindset of not wanting help, or thinking that getting help mean that you're not doing shit, or thinking that just because you need help, or just because you in a time period where you had to get help or something, that you not who you say you are, whatever it is. See, that's that lack mindset shit, because you've been so programmed to do everything by yourself. You do what I'm saying? So understand, gang. It's about authentic love, gang. Loving yourself, becoming authentic, becoming comfortable with yourself. Because once you become comfortable with yourself, gang, you release everything that makes you feel like you're not enough. Like you release everything that make you feel small. You release everything that make you feel like you gotta go above and beyond to prove, and all that other that goofy ass shit. So understand, gang, even if you're not on the social media and shit. And I really do advise everybody to make, especially on TikTok, bro. TikTok is probably the easiest way to grow a fan base or to connect with like-minded individuals, gang. But even if you're not on this hoe, just showing love to yourself, you're gonna automatically show love to other people, gang. And you never know who you meet. You never know who you come across. You never know who you come across on TikTok. You just never know what can happen, bro, when you align with the frequency of love, gang. So understand, bro. Don't think that the people that did you wrong, or the people that counted you out, woo woo woo, just because they may be living good now and shit, and it may be nothing going on now. Oh, trust and believe. They're walking right into their doom, my nigga. But whole time, watch this. That's gonna help them wake up. That's gonna help them evolve. That's gonna help them see how you feel me, how they was connected to a lower frequency of negativity, gang. You dig what I'm saying? And this is the yin and yang. This is like how the tables turn. Like the tables is turning now and shit. Like the underdog's gonna be on top and shit, bro. This how that shit go. So stay in that little frequency, gang. Don't let where you are, don't let your situation and your problem where you are, bro, stop you from leveling up, gang. Stop you from posting content. Stop you from doing whatever it is you're doing, gang. Because you only fail when you decide to quit. Oh, my granny.